Good morning. Welcome back to KXAN Live. Thanks for joining us. I'm your anchor, Esmeralda Zamora, and today we have our Freddy's Weekend Watch segment with meteorologist Freddy Vela. Freddy, thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Thank you for having me. How are you doing?
This morning felt like everyone was starting their weekend early, like everyone was out on the road, driving so much traffic, but I feel great, and it is the start of my weekend, so.
Yeah, a lot of people are kind of digging the drizzle that's going on this morning. We
Yeah.
had some showers last night that kind of got us going for kind of this lazy-ish kind of Thursday. So, people want to enjoy some time home before they get out and about for the weekend.
I don't know about you, but each night this week I've been staring outside, seeing if it's gonna rain, because I'm waiting for that rain to come, and it's just a little drizzle here and there throughout the week, but hopefully we get some more.
Yeah, so the rest of the day today, we're expecting on and off showers, and it'll continue through tomorrow morning. So we have a decent chance of seeing some heavier rainfall later tonight. So I say just keep tuned, off and on showers all day long. Keep the umbrella with you. Right now, outside of our studios, it's drizzling. You can see, and even in the camera right behind you,
Yeah.
that it's been drizzling back there too. So, just so that way people can kind of enjoy being cozied up indoors before they get out for some great events this weekend.
Yes, let's jump right into those events. I know we have something to do with cars or bikes, and then we have a stage event.
Yeah, I have something for everyone, and these are two great events that I encourage you guys to check out, depending on what your interest is. But first, let's talk about the weather, because obviously it is a little drizzly outside. You're probably wondering, what can I expect as I get out towards Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? All right, well, no drizzle expected for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A majority of the activity will be today into tonight, and then by the time we get out towards tomorrow morning, things are going to fizzle out, the sun will come back, and we're going to be back into sunshine and temperatures heading back up. So a little bit of everything for everyone over the next 2 days, but Friday we're looking at 77 degrees, Saturday 84, and Sunday 87 degrees. Drizzle will be gone by the time we get to Friday morning, and we'll get a lot of sunshine over the next few days. So enjoy the time right now that we get these dark, kind of drizzly conditions. All right, so obviously, as you guys can tell, we have MotoGP at COTA, but that's not the full title. Let's give them the full title. It's MotoGP Red Bull Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas, and it kicks off tomorrow, March 28th, and lasts until March 30th. They're going to have different events all weekend long, but obviously, I have some of the highlights for you here. Now, Friday, which is the kickoff time, we're looking at the Globe of Death, which is this really cool thing where they put motorcycles inside and they go around, and it's really cool. And I'm going to drop a little bit of flex here. I was actually in one of my live reports at my previous station, which is our sister station, KVEO, in the Rio Grande Valley. I actually was able to stand in the middle while the motorcyclists were driving all around me.
Wow.
Inside of that Globe of Death. It was intense and very, very loud. All right. Also, they're going to have practices out there, so you'll be able to see a lot of those motorcycles going around, a lot of those bikes essentially driving around, and they're going to have qualifiers too. So if you don't want to just check out like the fan zone or anything like that, you want to see some racing, they're going to have a lot of that going on all day Friday. Then Saturday, it's really cool because they're going to have a stunt show that you're going to be able to check out. They're going to have more qualifiers. And then this, I'm not too familiar with, but it's called the Tizot Sprint. Don't ask me what it is.
Tizot Sprint. It must be something really fast, right?
Something, I'm not too sure, but you know what? People who are super into MotoGP, they're going to know what it is. So that's something you want to check out too. And then Sunday, this is really cool. They're going to have the fan parade where they're going to have, different cyclists go on. They're going to have, or motorists go on and stuff. So you got to check it out. Then they're going to have the Moto 2, the Moto 3, and the MotoGP races that you have to check out too. So everything's going on. Obviously, the big one is going to be on Sunday. So check it out. You can go to our website, kxan.com. I put a link in there in our article, which we'll show you in just a bit, of where you can go to buy tickets for this event. But it's going to be at the Circuit of the Americas. It's really cool, so you got to check it out. All right. then this is the one I kind of really excited about because I actually got to see it last night.
What?
So yeah, I got to go last night to go check this out. But Hamilton is opening or opened at Bass Concert Hall right here in Austin. It runs through April the 6th. It actually opened 2 days ago on Tuesday. And last night I was able to go check it out. One of our directors, Forrest, he was there, and he got to see it too. But obviously, if you don't know what Hamilton is, it's about the life of Alexander Hamilton, what he's gone through, his beginnings, humble beginnings, to the the American Revolution, to getting to our independence and stuff, building up the Constitution, and then of course to the end of his life. But it's a really, really, really cool musical. It blends hip hop, jazz, R&B, Broadway music, and so much more into it. The actors are phenomenal, phenomenal. Esmeralda, when I tell you that a tear was shed yesterday,
Wow.
there were many tears that were shed. The guy who plays Alexander Hamilton is absolutely amazing. The actress who plays Eliza, her voice is, just so hauntingly beautiful. And I won't ruin anything.
No spoilers here.
No spoilers if you haven't seen Hamilton. I don't know why you haven't if you haven't. But you got to go check it out. Now, here's the thing. The tickets are running very low for every single show because obviously this is a smash. So if you've not bought your tickets yet to go check out Hamilton, you have to. But it was wow. That's all I can say. It's so cool to see. So, okay. So a little bit of context here. My original degree when I first went to school was for theater, communications, theater, television, film. So I'm a huge theater lover. I've been to Broadway. I've seen many musicals in my lifetime. And they're all great. I think the thing with Hamilton, though, is it's such a different, unique take on the musical format, because you usually have talking and then singing and then talking and singing, and this is just music all the way through, and singers, obviously the stage singers are just so good and so tremendous at what they do. But I think with this is it takes a special unique talent to be able to be in this type of show because of the extreme conditions of just singing nonstop, literally for over 2 hours.
The entire show.
The entire show. And it's just a specific style of singing and rapping and hip hop. And then each actor, not only do they have to actually sing, but they actually have to rap and do hip hop and do jazz and it's just a unique blend. And I can't sing its praises enough. So if you haven't seen Hamilton yet, or you only saw the Disney Plus version, which by the way is amazing, but if that's the only thing you've seen, you got to go check it out on stage. Because even when I walked in, I think there was a little bit of hesitation of, I've seen Hamilton with Lin-Manuel Miranda and the original cast, so it's like, how is that gonna match up to that? And it did, 100%.
It did?
Honestly, it did.
Wow.
And that's not, meteorologist. That's not meteorologist or journalist Freddy Vella telling you guys. This is actual, honest, theater kid loving Freddy Vella, who grew up with musicals and theater and got to go see this. And the way my breath was taken away, like I even feel the emotion right now of just the different beats and the different moments, and yeah, it's a phenomenal show. These are phenomenal actors. They all do such a fantastic job, but you can tell that they love what they do, and it shows on stage.
Well, there you have it, a review right here from KXN, and this show is happening this weekend, so if you want to stay out of this gloomy weather, this is a perfect opportunity to get out and learn a piece of history as well, right?
Yeah. It opened on Tuesday. It runs every single day from now until April 6th. So you have all the way to next Sunday to go ahead and check it out. Although not next Friday because of Kite Fest, but we'll get to that in just a bit. But you got to go check it out. I mean, it's to be able to look, whatever people's personal ideas are of musicals or theater or anything like that, I think this is one of those once in a lifetime events to just go check out and be part of. And I'm only speaking about this because I'm so passionate about theater, but I think in this in particular, because I did go in a little bit of a skeptic of wondering if it would match up, and it did, and I was blown away, and that's why I encourage everyone to go check it out.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have found that out if you didn't go and watch it, right?
Yeah, I like to go around to different parts, and check out community theaters and local theaters. I've been to Zach Theater, I've been to Austin Community Theater, I've been to Bass Hall. I've seen different musicals at Bass Hall. There's, I'll admit, there's one or two that I was not a huge fan of. But at the end of the day, I think this one is one of those where it's just such a once in a lifetime type of thing that you just got to check it out.
Yeah, you just got to do it. I remember in school, my teacher showed it to us because he knew that there is no way we'd pay attention to our lesson if it wasn't as entertaining as that. So I took it from there, and I've gone to see it live as well. And I bet that this one is just as amazing as all the other ones that have been performed.
Has Hamilton been around that long that you saw it in high school?
Yeah.
Oh no. I feel very old now because I was well out of college when this musical came out. So let's see, when it came out in 2015, 16. You were in high school in 2000? You know what? Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Hey guys, if you want to check out this, more information about these two events, we do have an article online, kxan.com, where you're going to check out all of the details. I put all the different events. The weekend forecast is in there. I forgot to put the graphic for the weekend forecast. I'll do that right now as soon as we're done, so that way you have that too. But all the details are in there, and I put links in there as well to their specific websites, so that way you can get tickets to the MotoGP Red Bull Grand Prix at COTA or Hamilton at Bass Concert Hall. And both the links are in there, so that way you can check it out. But I do want to give a little bit of a sneak peek to next week for those who are watching. Next week, it's a big weekend for KXAN because we're part of Kite Fest, ABC Kite Fest. And we're going to have a special guest in here to talk about ABC Kite Fest and how you can go, because it is an absolutely free event and we invite you all to go.
And there's so many different parts to it. It's going to be a huge event.
It's going to be a massive event, and we're really, really excited. So that's just a sneak peek for that week. But this week, MotoGP, Hamilton. If you get some time, get outdoors, go check out the MotoGP at COTA, and then, of course, go check out Hamilton.
Before we wrap, Freddie, can we take a look at what the rain is going to look like for today?
Yes. I wonder if I have graphics for today, Hold on. So today there's no rainfall, but let's test out my computer right now. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Hold on, everyone. So in case you're wondering, hey, check this out. I'm able to load up my my weather graphic. There you go. Yay. Check this out. You're able to see, obviously, that we are seeing some rain right now, so just keep that in mind. If you are going to be in the area, the biggest spots that we're seeing, I'm scared to zoom in on this. I don't want to zoom in, but you can see that there's definitely some showers. I wonder if I have a pencil thing here. Let's see. You guys are doing this in real time with me. Which I am excited about. Oh, it looks like I don't have a little pencil marker. It's okay. All right, so the best thing to know is that we do have some showers out towards Gillespie County and Blanco, and moving into Hayes and then into Travis County. So we'll expect to see these off and on showers pretty much all day long today. This is something that we were already anticipating, so we encourage you to, of course, stick with us, because we're going to have more online. As you can tell here with our rain chances over the next few hours, we'll continue to see the rainfall continue, especially the heaviest rainfall from about 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. We get numerous showers across the area, so just keep that in mind. Let me see what camera is up right now, and I can actually maybe show you. Hey, there you
There
go.
we
What's
go.
going
There's
on
some
at
rain.
High Texas, Covington Cellars. So, anyway, guys, make sure you guys join us. We'll have more updates all day long on KXAN.com on air. I go on air in about an hour, so I encourage you to guys check that out as well. Then I'll be on at 4 p.m. So tune in. We'll have more.
Yes, and I want to remind everyone we do have this type of exclusive content as well as our on-air and other stories available on our streaming app, KXAN Plus. You can download that on anywhere you get your streams, either Apple TV, Roku, Fire Stick, and I just heard that we also have Samsung TV. So that's a new one. Please go and download that app. It's super easy. You can put it in your pocket and watch us wherever and whenever. Thanks so much for joining us, Freddie.
Thanks.